What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I have some unfortunate news. I did not get a chance to catch any of the par 3 competition today. Kind of bummed about it. Just ended up being on a lot of work calls and didn't have a chance. I was on work calls and then right after work had to head outside and do some yard work. As we're getting some rain here, and my parents dropped off some plants. They split up some sedum. Ooh, exciting. But that could only sit around for so long without being planted, so I had to get that stuff out. All I have seen is one singular clip, which was pretty awesome, honestly. I think it was Rory's daughter tapped the putt the tiniest little bit. And that thing rolled and rolled and rolled and went in, and Shane Lowry went crazy. So if there are any other good par 3 clips or stories from the event today, let me know. I'd love to check them out. I honestly, kind of bummed, but hopefully work will not disturb me too much Thursday and Friday, and I will be able to enjoy as much of the Masters coverage as I can. Yeah, that's my story for today. Speaking of the Masters, we did put out a video earlier today of us playing through Augusta in 2K25. So if you're interested in that, go give it a little look-see. All right, so we've got a Magician. Putts made, easy. Shots onto the green, easy. Love some of those dailies. Cobra Driver. Now, I did hear that some stuff got added. We're going to have to take a look at the shop. There was the update yesterday, and then there was a server update today. VC has been buffed. My career ranked tours remain the same, as well as like quick play and I think custom matches like with friends. But they have upped the VC that you get from like casual matchmaking, ranked matchmaking, so solos and duos have some different values per hole there, and society's got a boost too. So things are, the VC that people get for time spent is now a lot closer, which is really nice to see. And I understand why they don't do it in like quick play and stuff, because people can kind of cheese that. A little bit more difficult to do it with societies and some of those other things. All right, so Cobra Driver, I think was in the game for Cobra anyway, but it might be a purchasable one now. We'll have to take a look. Top 10 times in Divot Derby. I think I've gotten a Divot Derby one like every week. This one's the first. 50 shots onto the green within 10 feet in a week. I dig it. And then 10 daily quests instead of 12. Okay. I can get behind that. Lots of ball packs. Nothing new on the seasonal front. As far as I can tell, everything here otherwise remains the same. So let's go to the shop. Hey, what's going on, Duck? Good evening. Missed it all today, so same boat. Yeah, definitely on it tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's the big one. Like, if I miss all of the par 3 competition, like that's just like a fun, nice one. Tomorrow's when it matters. Tomorrow is going to be bringing up as many windows of the Masters as I possibly can, right? Got to have on holes 1, 2, 3, on 4, 5, 6, on Amen Corner, on 17, 18, on the featured group. Maybe try and make my own featured groups. It is going to be, my 2 monitors are going to be filled with so much golf. There's going to be so much golf consumed. And I mean, honestly, the best part is that it's all on their website for free. Okay, there are a lot of items in this. Hot dang. So we're gonna have to dive into these. What's going on, Richard? Nothing like the Masters? Nothing like it. Let's take a look at these guys. Holy cow. Mad Golfer, welcome back. It's going well. How about yourself? Okay, So for just over 4,000, we're gonna have to like find the imputed value of some of this stuff. So we've got new Cobra irons. We've got a Cobra driver, Cobra wood, Cobra hybrid. So no wedges. 15 upgrade tokens. So the level up tokens, 15 of them. I mean, that's 1,500 right there. These guys are worth, is that one of every one and then 2 contact, 2 power, 2 putt path? That's 3, 7, 11, 12. So I think that is every single attribute accounted for. They give you 15. 15 times what these things cost, 75 a piece. 26, 25, and then I mean these normally run about 400 a pop, right? So it's only a small discount. Well, actually, maybe we can see that. In the golf bag, when you buy clubs, these all run for 440. Oh, this is the new club. I did not catch that in the screenshots because I think it was like this, and so I just saw the little like peak of the horn. But okay, so this is a 2K one. You can get a driver with horns on it. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. So that's 440. So 16. It's effectively like 1,800, so you save about 400 VC. Oh, actually, these are cheaper. Irons are more. It probably balances out. You probably save about 400 VC buying the set. So what? They have DS Adapt X, DS Adapt X, and then DS Adapt, DS Adapt. So are they permanently available individually, but there's a bundle for buying all of this stuff in bulk? Is that how this works? Oh, I backed up too far. Yeah, what's going on, Johnny? How's it going, dude? Seems like it. Because these are all core, DS Adapt, XX Adapt. Yeah, okay, so these are individually available. They just give you a little bit of discount if you're willing to splash a little bit more. This is missing 10 items. 5 of them being level up tokens. 3, 7, 11. What's missing? Contact. Swing path. So what, you have contact and power. It is missing correction. Is there not a correction fitting? I think there's a correction fitting. Anywho. So it looks like the main thing for sale are these Cobra ones. Like this is the most cost effective. And then it goes down from there, but they also are throwing in a little bit less. Callaway set of apparel, more Cobra. This is just the Cobra. This is just the bundle. This is 750 plus 150, right? Oh, actually, you know what? I was calculating those at 100 a piece, so there is definitely more value in that. 150 and 750. So this guy is. Yeah, you save about 300 there. Yeah, again, some of these things are just getting a cheaper bundle of stuff that is in the shop to buy on its own. Now, I'd have to check out the outfits that may be part of the set. Okay. Okay. So if you're looking for something, they've been very friendly with giving out the limited edition drivers. We have not yet seen limited edition on the wood, hybrid, or wedges. How we feeling, Johnny? So this is the third driver, right? Because they did a ping one. We've got Mizuno from the Clubhouse Pass. And then now we have this. Now we have this, because this is like a new club, right? Or like one of the newest from Callaway, the Paradigm AI Smoke Max. So if you're wanting to spend the 770 and you don't already have, basically if you missed the ping in early access and you don't have the premium Clubhouse Pass, this is for you. I already have the Mizuno one. I don't really care aesthetic wise to be swapping those out right now. But if you don't have the premium pass and you didn't pay extra for early access, now you finally have a driver that's limited edition. And then that is a female hoodie. All right. I believe there are more things that they added to the shop. Those will come out presumably over time. But they did announce some things yesterday with the patch. So we've got the Cobra stuff as the main set of clubs for now. All right. I did not run through all of these. Let's play the Travelers. We're making good progress on our main career here. I believe there is a double XP coming up. So I think double XP starts tomorrow and runs through the weekend. So it's kind of like they don't have... Yeah, it's kind of funky. They don't have Masters anything in the game, but they are trying to be active around the Masters. Now, I did see, speaking of, EA's game. EA's game is now on the PlayStation Plus library. So if you have the, there's like Essentials tier. If you have like one of the top two ones, Premium and what the heck are they called? I have Essential. If you have Extra or Premium, that one is included in it. I mean, if you're interested. I personally am still playing this, but you know, some people out there maybe didn't try it and want to try it. Yeah, their game looks nice, Richard, and they've done some things well. I think 2K kind of copied their homework and did it a little bit better. But I think we'll take the double XP time and do some leveling of our technician tomorrow. That's at least the plan. So let's do a little bit of warming up. I can't do draws and fades. Sure, we'll do this. Even though I don't really love that it changes my stats, it's just for career mode, so it doesn't matter. We'll do a couple of warm-up swings. Oh, so fun little tidbit. Apparently we're starting to hit shots that are good enough to get called a hacker, or that I'm using hacks. So, you know, we're moving on up in the world. We are moving on up in the world, if that's the case. Oh, I can't understand. I do that all the time. That's a really good swing. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's fine. That is a-okay. And then let's get a little bit better at these chips, shall we? So that one only ran 24 yards. 11 yards of bounce and rollout. I gotta go up again. Oh, look at that quad perfect chip. Who even am I? Who even am I? Look at this guy go. But I can't do it twice in a row. Oh, that was close. That was close. Pair of 100s? Oh, and then it's this shot. Has anybody figured this one out? Real talk. Has anybody figured this one out? Do you have to flop it? Because super flop's too far. Let's try the regular flop. See if that's too much down, like too much spin down the hill. It is. So let's try a slightly shorter flop. Even shorter, and let's go even more to the right. I want to figure this one out. Let's go on DB Golf. I gotta try that again. I gotta try that again. Do you have to do some sort of crazy shape? Because I feel like even if I take a pitching wedge super flop, that's gonna be no bueno, right? That's gonna be no bueno. We can't be having that. Ooh. A little bit of an overcorrection. We're getting a little bit of pull. That's okay. Change the angle just a touch. Better. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take the L there. Is there a contact to reach out to if you finish your wear round, did get your Evo tool? I don't know. I think you probably have to file a support ticket with 2K, and I don't really know beyond that, like, if you'll have any success. I do play IRL DB. I'm not very good, but I do play. I'm starting to break 100. I'm hoping to start breaking 90 this year. That's the goal I'm setting for myself. How about you? What's going on, Garfield? You missed the par 3 too? Rush home from work and it was your daughter's birthday? Well, happy birthday to her. Yeah, the day just kind of got away from me. Got super busy. Got super busy, just was not able to watch it, unfortunately. But like we said, tomorrow's the important day to catch, not today. Today's just for fun. Alright, I'm trying to, like, I'm wondering, like, this slope. Like, if you cover this slope, Can you get enough spin on it? Almost. Later bedtime helping Richard. He's still kind of sleeping at the same point, but he's been napping longer. You know, and so it just kind of made sense to, if he's napping later and having like a shorter period before bed. Like, I think he's just getting older. You know, I don't know how much there is in terms of like things being helpful. I think it's just, it was time. All right, I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. Oh, hold it. That wasn't even close. It doesn't matter. You know what I think it is? I think the green speeds that we play on get carried over to this. Yeah, I wonder if you can only get this one complete, like, if you slow the green speeds down. Free handicap at the moment, just had knee surgery, so off for a bit. I got you. Well, hopefully your recovery goes well. I just bought clubs 4 years ago. I just don't get out a lot. I get out to the range sometimes, but between wife and kid and everything, and stream, like, I could be a better golfer if I gave up streaming, I think, but I don't really want to do that. So, you know, you pick your hobbies, but we're working on it. We're working on it. I gotta get some lessons. I'm still playing with, like, I'm pretty certain my irons are at least 30 years old. I feel like we talked about this before. When are these clubs from? Tommy Armour, Silver Scott. What are they? 915S? Release year? I think it's 915, right? Oh, 945, that's what it is. Not 915, 945. 1988. I don't know if they were purchased in 1988. Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit older than I thought. Maybe they're a little bit older than I thought. Okay, we're a little bit pull closed. Gotta get my grip adjusted so that we can straighten this out. So maybe a little bit slow out the gate here. I gotta go left to a little more straight. I feel like downhill lie, it's not the cleanest. Take like a partial 8 and then just play it out center green. Left to straight. That's much better. But yeah, like I said earlier, I got told today that my line, nobody hits their line this straight. Hacks. So I think we've made it. I think we're doing something right. Slow. That's so close. Almost went up and down. Bobby Jones called, he wants his irons back. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think I improved my ball striking and get new irons, and I'm gonna be a different man in terms of distance. It's definitely ball striking though. I know there's some free wins I could get with clubs. For sure. But at the end of the day, like I know I need to be a better ball striker. If I can ball strike like I do in the game, You imagine the scenes? Can you imagine the scenes? Off one, didn't play for 8 years, just got back into it 6 months. So get back into it and then right into knee surgery. Do they happen to be related? Or did something else cause the knee issues? Well, that's the thing I don't know, Richard. That's the thing I really don't know. I would assume something from one of the big brands, right? Titleist, Callaway, TaylorMade. But I don't know enough. I don't know enough about equipment. So that's kind of where I'm really at a bit of a loss. Did we finally get one? Spin back in. And we're just tiptoeing around the hole. We've been having fantastic proximity for a few days. I just can't get any of them to drop. All right, did my son finally fall asleep? I think so. Honestly, I can't tell. I'm gonna leave that to my wife to determine. Knee injury. Well, yeah, rugby definitely has that risk, for sure. From New Zealand, so not surprising. Yeah, just part of the culture. I mean, I know rugby is huge in Australia and I think the UK and stuff. So I'm not at all surprised that it's big in New Zealand. Speaking of New Zealand, Liam Lawson, man. How is the general sentiment over there about what's going on with him at Red Bull? Or I guess technically at Racing Bulls now. This is a long approach shot into here. Take just a touch off. Oh, I pulled it. That is not great. Yeah, between the speed and whatnot. Okay, so I saw some commentary around why would I use a pitch when I can use the spinner or a long approach shot? And I would say something like here when you want to get a better chance at rolling one in. Like if you want to have a better chance at rolling one in, I say use pitch. If you want to have a better chance, use the pitch. Ah, that's gonna make a good short. That's gonna make a good short, RJ. It was funny, I was thinking as I was saying it out loud. I was like, this better go in so I can use it. You had a plane crash on your golf course in your area last week? Oh, that's crazy, man. Hopefully nobody was injured. That's gotta be tough though. Like obviously you've got the wreckage of the plane and the safety of the people, but that's gotta do some serious damage to the golf course. Put a hole or two out of commission, I get, because they gotta keep running. Roll Tide, thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate it. I think you have to let this 4-iron. Ooh, that is tight. Yeah, I'm gonna land it short. Cause I don't think, let's see here. Play a big fade, big loft, and then you play it here. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, man. I underswung that. So we're gonna need a decent kick and release for the hybrid. Alright, well it turns out whatever I was planning on hitting, this was definitely better. That was definitely better. I'll take that birdie all day, every day. That's a really tough hole though, because we were trying, it banks, like, so things go right to left in that front pin and it banks to the right into the bunker if you try and get out far enough to really play that. I think I want to move over here, and then we're gonna play a fade. This is why you put the shaping on, so you can work your club both ways and shape your driver around that. Because if you're a draw bias, your right hand draw bias, and you don't have a lot of shaping, good luck. Pilot didn't make it. Course is right next to the aerodrome. Oh, that's... You hate to see that stuff. You hate to see that stuff. I mean, you know, you always hear the crazy stats about how much safer planes are than cars, but at the end of the day, there's just an inherent risk with that stuff. I hate to hear it. I don't know that it's gonna kick and roll all the way down. I really didn't. These have been rolling quite a bit. I'm gonna check it like right before, and then I feel like it's gonna get on the ground and do some decent right to left rolls. So I want to put it something like here. Oh, that's not bad, Vandy. That's not bad. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on my putt plane and my chipping plane, like that straight up and down swing. I'm trying to make sure that I fully adjust. Your car can stall and you'll be just fine. If your airplane stalls, see you on the other side. Well, yes. Yes, there are definitely certain issues in, like, you're less likely to have a plane crash, but yes, there are certainly some mechanical failures that are catastrophically worse in a plane than a car. 100%. Right on line. Oh, a little bit short. I feel like I've been leaving the pitching wedge. I feel like I've been leaving the pitching wedge a little bit short. All right, it's playing about 219. 16 yards on a 5-iron up a hill ain't happening. No siree. We've got to carry it into, like, this territory. What are we playing? 96%? I pulled it. That's the... I mean, we've been hitting our swing so much, like, I'm gonna play these. I'm gonna play these pretty aggressively. Oh, I get to play a draw super flop. Nice. Nice. Can't even reach it. That's how steep that was. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Alright, big breaker to make par. Alright, well, we were 6 under through 7. I guess that brings us back down to earth a little bit. Plane we need 3 stalls at the same time to actually stall. Well, I guess it depends on what plane you're talking about, Vandy, right? Yes, if you're talking commercial airliner, for sure. But if you're talking, you know, one of those smaller personal planes. When I say personal, I mean like own personal, not like a one-seater, but maybe like a, I don't know. Just if you're talking about some sort of smaller plane, then you definitely have some more concerns. Ball's a little below the feet. Feet's a little bit left, but I don't think anything too crazy. We're hitting so many quads. So many quads, we'd call it leg day. Yeah, we're definitely getting dialed into this game. Input-wise, I still gotta be improving my reads and my putts, but we're definitely getting dialed into some tings. It's like, what notification am I getting? It's my daily 9 p.m. reminder. Uh-oh. But for some reason at this time, I always check my phone instead of just looking at the time to know that that is exactly what it is. Alright, ball slightly above the feet. So it would be fading. Or it'd be drawing. It'd be drawing a little bit to the left. And then I'm landing, I need a big kick to the left. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Quads again. Look at that. The little draw. It's going to come down. Kick left. Oh, we found a flat spot on the fringe. Found a flat spot on the fringe. Alright. I guess I got a little bit too ahead of myself. Tyler Bryan, hello, hello. How's it going? At least when I have my swing inputs like that and we miss, I know that I just misread it. It's not, like, I don't think too much outside of your rhythm and your putt weight mean too much, but always good just like as a little mental validation thing. Kind of want to maybe land a little bit short or right. I don't want to end up deep. Well, about pin high left. I didn't really play it to where I said I should have, but that's still a nice shot. Actually just ordered the game last night because he had a gift card. Very nice. Hope you enjoy. Have you played the demo? It's a good time. It's tough. It's tough, but it's good. Next time you get on PC, you'll resub. No worries, Richard. No worries. I appreciate it. But more importantly, I appreciate you being here. But yeah, don't ever sub on mobile. For anybody that's ever considering wasting money here, don't do it on mobile. Also, what is this whole location? I guess you're like, they're forcing you to hit the wedge. they're forcing you to hit the wedge, and unfortunately, I missed the fairway, so kind of have made this tough on myself. Will it bite out of the light rough? It's a pitching wedge, probably not. It's more you don't get it. It's because of the app stores. Oh, you played with one of your friends. Gotcha. Must be nice to have friends. I just play with chat. But yeah, the app stores take a cut, Richard. So Apple and Android, like Google Play Store, any microtransactions that go through their stores, a percentage is taken. So instead of it being, I made too many adjustments there. So instead of pricing it the same and getting less money per, they basically throw the App Store cut on top so as to not cut into their profit margin, which makes sense. But it's something that gets passed on to the consumer, and smartly enough by them, the majority of people view Twitch, at least the majority of the people that view my streams, so I'm just kind of extrapolating that out, view on mobile. And that's also the case, I think, on the YouTube streams as well. I think just most people view their content on their phones as opposed to being sat down at a computer to watch. This is playing like 215 or something, like 5-iron, 12 yards. I think I have to overpower it. I got 102. I also think on the 5-iron, the plus 1.49% power is still extra distance. That was a great call. Yeah, this is my career right now, Tyler. We've still been using the career mode as a warm-up, but we've got it on Legend Swing with the swing meter off and no vibration, so we've got it on some pretty tough settings. But just kind of a nice way to get warmed up without actually competing against anybody, just in case we're a little bit off our mark to start a day. Ball's above the feet. The draw should only actually be like here. Oh, it did carry further, dang. Yeah, I thought about taking just a little bit off, but I was scared of it coming up short. Okay, so I've been over adjusting those putts, and so that one was me trying to compensate and going the other way. What's going on, Andrew? Rake, welcome back. What's the VC buff? So VC, they made societies 4, so everything has been 3 VC per hole completed without exceeding the stroke limit. So you would get 54 for playing a full 18 holes. What they've done is they've made societies 4 per round, or 4 per hole, so now it's 72. I still technically, it's basically on par with career mode. Technically career mode, if you play 1-round tournaments and throw the rival on, it is 74 versus 72, so very minor. Ranked solos is 5 per hole, ranked duos is 6 per hole, and then I think they did 4 and 5 for some of the casual matchmaking as well. Ranked tours, career, quick play, and custom matches are all still 3 VC per hole. So effectively, they've made all game modes, a little bit more on par in terms of VC per time played. This is a 99 overall, Tyler. I need to still upgrade my other, some of my other ones, but my main character is 99. Yuck. Yucky push. So if you press L1, that brings up your shot shaping. So you can draw, fade, add loft, de-loft, spin, take off, spin. And that will also show you, like, as you loft it and put more spin on, the arrows will change color, and move faster if there's more spin or less. So you get a little bit of a visualization. I'm gonna give this 8-iron just a little bit. We're kind of going straight at it. I left the face open. In the bunker. Yeah, so left to right gives you the shot shaping, but your left stick is more your shot shape, and this is your spin. That is like basically straight up and down. What happened to... That was weird. I switched to the pick and then couldn't see anything. That feels pretty steep. Feels pretty steep, a little above the feet. Pretty decent. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. You're on your iPhone while you play MLB The Show 25? Hopefully that's going well. Are you doing the, like, Diamond Dynasty grind and all of that? Seabass, what's going on? Drew, how we doing? Hope everybody's well. Alright, 2 holes to go in the Travelers Championship. Let's finish in style. Little uphill, little bit of wind behind. A little bit of the downslope on the fairway lie. I'm okay with this. What are we at, 94%? I underswung it. Dang. Okay, it's gonna be a long putt, but it's gonna be not straight, but we should be able to hit it with a little bit of aggression, right? Hey, T-Pax, welcome back. Oh, quad perfects? Oh no, it snapped. Dang. So close. Rude. Alright, we're 2 strokes clear. You never know if somebody's gonna storm up the leaderboard right at the end, so I'd like to find a birdie to close the round out. I mean, obviously a hole out eagle would also be an acceptable answer, but realistically, playing about 140, honestly, is probably playing about that, like, 137 mark. I'm gonna play it just a touch short. Let's see here. Ball is below the feet. It is going up the hill, but I can see this peeling off to the right. 95%. I left the face open, but I aimed too far to the left, so leave ourselves a nice little uphiller. There we go. Yeah, T-Pex. We've got it on We've got it on Legend Swing difficulty. We've got the vibration off. We've got the swing meter turned off. Lag grid turned off. You know, it's pretty much as legend as it can be without being like no scout cam, no green grid. So I can see some things. All right, looks like we're gonna close that one out with a dub. Nobody's gonna catch us. Beautiful. Yeah, it feels good. If we can shoot 11 under on warm-ups, that's always a good time. All right, so it looks like we got 2 of the dailies done. 54 VC. All right, take it easy, Tyler. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoy. All right. Oh, the Travelers is a 2-rounder. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna finish that one today, I don't think. We'll come back to that one, start things off tomorrow. I'm just trying to rack up the VC so that we can level the Technician when we do go to it. I feel like at this point, though, that I'm probably pretty settled on the Sculptor, even though I haven't tried Technician. I just have a feeling that the power loss is gonna bug me. All right, ranked tours. See how yesterday's round put us. 0 merits for 16th place, but we made it to Albatross 2? I don't understand. I don't understand, Rennie. What happened? Apparently some of these guys got banned today, so we'll see see if there are some names that start disappearing from the leaderboard. Yeah, it says 0 merits, but I don't know how many merits I was actually at. So I mean, it's Albatross 1 and then Condor, right? So this is saying that we got to get to 940 and then 1,000, I guess. I don't know. These numbers I think are off because it's saying about 150 more points. Things are buggy. Things are buggy. All right, so at this point in the stream, typically after the first break, we open up our competitive part of the stream and we hop into the Daily Master. So I'm going to create a room here. I'm going to put the room codes into the chats. If anybody wants to hop in for the Daily Master and play it with me, you are more than welcome to. And I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you're new here and enjoying the stream, drop a follow, drop a sub, and most importantly, drop a like on the YouTube streams. It helps me tremendously. That being said, we gotta run a 3-minute break here. Gotta run some ads, stretch your legs, grab a snack. I'll see you in a few.
It's raining!
Ads. Get in there, duck. Get in there. All right, we got any other takers? I'll leave it open for another minute or so. If anybody wants in on the Daily Master, room code is up and in the chats. Normal, firm, and 7.8. Okay. Ranked Tours is easy. Just play everything. You've been maxed since the first week. And about being good. Would love to join a ranked match. Well, yeah, so I didn't play Ranked Tours out the gate. I was pretty focused on career mode and getting my character up. And it was also then there was a bit of time where I was just trying to be mindful about VC. And so we were spending VC to play Ranked Tours. The rewards didn't make sense. They ended up back paying, so people that had been spending got their VC back. So like there was a little bit of trade-off there. Like you took the risk and then ended up getting rewarded just like a delayed gratification. So I started playing Ranked Tours once that came back. And they started paying VC out for how you finished. Now, the one thing for me is I don't get enjoyment out of playing the 11s Club 3 times in a row on 3 different difficulties. So I just play on Master. I don't go and play Pro and Pro-Am. I mean, all the power to the people that grind leaderboards and want to, have the most merits and the most season points and be at the top. I think unless they put crazy rewards on Ranked Tours, I think after season 1, I may be done with it and then move fully into my society era. But yes, generally speaking, you weren't kidding, Duck. You weren't kidding. Generally speaking, the conditions and the courses and everything are easier because they're official courses and the wins don't tend to get too high. There was a stretch of time where they were cranking them up a bit. That doesn't quite seem to be the case anymore. I left the face open. Ooh, you suck. Still have 8 more rounds on this course until it's over? What you're saying, if I play the Master, the Pro, and the Pro-Am, I still gotta play it 8 more times to get to the 11s Club? Get in there. Get in there. I do feel like we're getting a little bit better at putting. Maybe it's just that move to maybe it's just that move that we made. Maybe it's just that move that we made to the smaller grids. I was like, I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just waiting for my brain to catch up. Now, it's on uphill. Again, you take the pitch to give yourself a chance to score. Clearly misjudged, though. That was way bouncier. Hot dang. Hot dang did that bounce. Downhill a little bit, but off of the fairway. Okay, not bad. It was a little short on power, but down the hill I didn't want to give it too much. Alright, new clubs from the Superstore on Prime. So what, are you just a completionist? A collection person, Rennie? Like, is that your ultimate goal, is to just have everything in the game? Okay, either Duck missed it well left or Duck is taking a shortcut that I don't know about. No, but all serious, Duck, that's like that's kind of the thing with this game, right? Is you can be on so often, but it is also so easy to start to lose that. Right? And like have a day where you're off and just can't quite seem to find it again. I got too cute with it, trying to fade it in. Definitely didn't need it. 6 inches up. Give it a little extra. Oh, I liked it, but I underswung. Okay, so it was a good line. I just didn't hit it. Left of left miss one way overcompensate. Yeah, when you can't swing free and you're just in like this overcompensation mode. Yeah, it's not exactly fun. This is pretty fun though. I feel like distance control is gonna be shockingly short. Shockingly short. Okay. That scared me at first. The first movement of that ball was sharply left, and then it kind of straightened. Yikes. Alright, so we're 3 through 4. We're definitely taking the power drive. Ooh, that's a tight line. Missed the daily, Lucas? Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the schedule. Which I guess technically I started a little bit late today. So, you know, normally we'd probably be on the back 9 when you're saying missed it, but better luck tomorrow, I suppose. How are we playing this? How are we playing this? Because I feel like... Alvin! Get in there. Thank you for the follow. It's downhill, but it is definitely going to flight out there to the left. And then I'm going to play it just a little bit right. Kind of have it hold up. I mean, that's what it did. This is just the safer side of the hole to play it on. Get in there. Get in there. All right. That is our 100th Eagle on official courses. And that is going to put us at 5 under through 5. Flaring that one right. We're gonna get away with it with this uphill. No, there hasn't been any announcement. All signs are indicating that the bug that's been holding things up has been resolved. Now I think we're more or less just waiting for Mr. Doyley to give the green light. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I would think at this point, if we haven't heard anything, Lucas, that it's not happening this upcoming week. I'm thinking in 2 weekends. It's gonna open. Almost 500 yards. I'm just thinking we're striping it so well, I'm not going to lay up with 3 wood. I want to give myself the best chance that I can. Final score. Wow, the Sixers won a game? What a world we're living in. Hello again, Sea-Dog. How we doing today? Yeah, I think it's going to be 2 weeks. I think Doily would have... That feels like a really fast turnaround. Because it's Wednesday already for it to start in 3 days. I mean, could be wrong. 100% could be wrong, but I feel like that's where we're trending. Okay, it's only moving a little bit right, but then the wind is taking it the rest of the way. Honestly, a bit surprised to see that right of the hole. By any of the new clubs from the store today, I did not, because I already have the limited edition Mizuno driver. But the driver option is pretty good if you're new to the game. And by new to the game, I mean if you bought the standard edition and you didn't buy the premium clubhouse pass, then the new tailor-made driver, combining my words there, or is it tailor-made? No, it's the Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke. Yeah, not an ad, by the way. Yeah, never mind. It's that Callaway. That's a good option. All right, I'm taking stock. Don't need the power drive. I'll have enough legs to get through. There we go. You did your Masters Fantasy picks? Very excited for tomorrow? I am very excited for tomorrow as well. I did not do any fantasy picks this year. I've done them a couple times before in the past, but I didn't have anything really going this year, which is not a big deal. Not much of a fantasy guy normally anyway, so... Ooh, it's gonna finish right, isn't it? Yeah. Beautifully pin high, though. Beautifully pin high. What up, Lyles? They're buffing VC. They buff VC already. Career mode, ranked tours, local match, quick play stuff. Those all are unaffected, but ranked matchmaking, societies, casual matchmaking, those all got boosted. Oh no. Open face. Oh, we're gonna get away with it. Don't like how soft it sounds? Minor nitpick. Yeah, I mean, if your concern is the sound design and you want to spend another 700 VC to change that, then yeah, all the power to you. All the power to you. Doesn't bother me enough to spend the VC yet. Okay, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. I gave the elevation a bit more credit. Gonna move left at the start, straighten out, start to turn to the right. Yep. So what happened there is at the top of my transition, I just kind of let my club head fall a little bit, and alright, that's unfortunate. I got to the top of my putter backswing, and I just kind of sat at the top and was a little slow in transition. I could feel it. Haven't done that in a while. Didn't really notice a VC boost. So it used to pay out 3 per hole. Societies are now 4 per hole. Ranked solos is 5 per hole, and ranked duos is 6 per hole. So like if you have shorter matches, like it's still not gonna feel like a ton just because you're only playing a few holes at a time. But that's effectively what's happening. All right, let's rally back. Let's rally back from that rookie mistake. A little bit of lapse of judgment. Into the 120s? I'm gonna go something like here. Ball's a little bit below the feet. I don't think that matters. I think this is more you throw it up and let the wind bring it over. Just like that. Kind of launch it up. Wind's not playing as much there. All right. Good putt, though. Good putt. All right, gotta take my time. Gotta take my time because I'm letting myself try and get a little bit quick on some of these. Playing just past pin high, which means I need to bring it back here because it's gonna take the bounce. These bounces have been pretty substantial. It's a 56-degree wedge. It's downhill. I'd rather... I left the face open. I'll say I'd rather be to the right. Because there's just not a lot of room to the left. I pushed it, but I have to believe that that just broke more at the start than I gave it credit for. Okay. Okay. Really? Really? That's a pretty dumb bogey. See, that's the part of my game, like putting and some short game shenanigans can still get me. For as well as I play some other stuff, I can still definitely get myself into trouble. On the green, nice, that'll stop the rollout quite a bit. A nice putt. You're awful at putting. I'm pretty bad at putting, especially relative to the rest of my game. That's certainly my weakest. We're getting better. We're getting better, but it's pretty tough. What up, Jerry? How many hole-in-ones? We've got 2 at the moment. 2 hole-in-ones as it stands. Double crossed. Double crossed. Alright. Apparently I'm moving my hands a little bit here. King Javo, what's going on? I think we're gonna need 1 club up. Downhill lie. I'm gonna take it back just a little bit. Still gonna need to play a bunch for the wind. Good line. Got a little bit of a bowl here. Will it come back down for us? Not a lot of spin out of the heavy rough, so it should. I almost drifted the other way. That's crazy. We're still 9 under through 13. Masters course name, Augusta National Golf Club. In the game, though, that is definitely not the case. Last known one is Censored Golf Club. I don't know what other ones exist or have existed. Thing is, they're very much so against the game's TOS, and so legally they kind of have to remove them. They don't last long. Oh no, I pushed it. Ugh. Oof. Means I overcorrected. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm getting way over. Am I gonna really put up 3 bogeys on this round after playing some really nice clean golf? Come on. I thought I read that right. Man, that's 3 bogeys though. That's not pretty. No problem, Javo. And the thing is, we put out our playthrough. I put my playthrough on YouTube. But I didn't want to put the course name in because I don't want it to get taken down. So I've been kind of living by, if people come by the live stream, I'll say it, but I don't want to have it just plastered and in text, easy to find. Force the devs or whoever to actually watch the content. Okay, make some strokes up. Make some strokes up. I really wish that Discord took the streamer mode and applied it to all logged in instances of your account. So like, I still get Discord notifications on my phone, even though it won't push Discord notifications to me on my PC while I'm live, because it at least takes it out from OBS. There we go. That swing plane is way more online. That is so many yards left of where I wanted to be. Okay, I'm not, still not focusing enough on that swing plane for my putt. .206, playing 203, and we've got tailwind down the hill here. It's probably playing about 198, 6 iron. It's a bounce and roll of 7 yards. I'm gonna take it back just a wee bit. There's the push again. Whatever I've got on my grip, I am pulling way too far to the left. Pulling way, way, way too far to the left. Good par. Right to left here. Okay. Straight swing, Colby. Look at that. Straight swing, Colby. Quad perfects. In the hole. Perfectly red putt. Yeah, what up, tribe? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I'm a knucklehead. I can't. Ads. That's idiot. Absolute knucklehead. I am. You absolute moron. You absolute dum-dum. What have I done? You're a big turbo guy? So I bought a Stream Deck a couple weeks ago because they were on sale. Figured I should up my streamer game. I put a hotkey for ad break because we roll ads to disable the pre-rolls. But I also have a hotkey in the other corner for clip. Or not clip, but like put a marker. I pressed the wrong corner. Press the wrong corner. Yeah. They're both purple. Because, you know, it's Twitch related stuff. And I think I just got a little bit trigger happy. I was like, made comment and hit quad perfects, made putt. Mark that for a short for later. It's a 3-minute ad break because we run 1 an hour. So it's full pre-roll disable. So yeah, pretty big mess up. It buys me an hour, but I'm an idiot. I can have my walk up to 18 to load. Alright, thanks, Doc. We're almost out of it. Just... that's a big dumb move. Alright. We're back. I'm dumb. Thought it was gonna be 30 seconds. No, because we run one ad break an hour because I normally just take a break. Like that's the thing. We take a break, run the ads, nobody misses anything. So now I'm an idiot running it like halfway through the normal slot. Because we ran an ad break, now we're in the round. It was gonna be another round and then an ad break, but I pressed the wrong button. So yeah, I'm the idiot. Classic me. Yeah, like I was saying, I got the Stream Deck a couple weeks ago. It was on sale, so I was like, I should definitely take advantage of some of the hotkey stuff that it can do. And so I picked one up, I got things set up, and I figured we've been doing daily YouTube shorts because, you know, content creator. You know, golf content is out the wazoo. Should have a button to make markers, and I should have a button for the ad breaks. And, yep, turns out I hit the ad break button out of excitement for the marker that I was trying to set. So, good job, me. Paid the price. GG's, Duck. Thanks for playing. You're not allowed to be my ranked duos partner. High Flyers? Isn't that like a live team? Night off. Probably smart. Oh, but always good playing. Always good playing with people. But speaking of the Stream Deck, I made a button that has improved my life immensely. I made one hotkey that opens up every window that I need for stream. And it's glorious. Because I run like 5 different programs for stream, and like within like the web browser I've got multiple windows and stuff up. So having one button that just brings everything up, it is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. So helpful. Saves me so much time. Now the only thing that it doesn't do that I wish it would do is freaking come up with titles for the stream and you know, make the YouTube stream titles and like make the YouTube streams, because that's like the most tedious part still, but it has been an absolute blessing. Yo, what's going on, Baffled? Good to see you again as well. How are we today? Alright, so we have been playing very, very well in the Weekly Master tournament thus far. We shot a 19 under round 1, followed up by a little less stellar 12 under round 2. But we're going to see if we can keep this going into round 3. Downhill slope. Wind at the back. Downhill to the hole. Only use your Stream Deck to play MP3s? Yeah, I have some audio toggles, a couple of scenes. I got my cam toggle, yeah, so I can pop in and out. Yeah, I got like mic mute all my other audio sources, switch between the main scene and the end of stream. I need to still come up with some other stuff, but yeah, I don't have all the. I've always been a very bare bones stream, so I don't have like the sound bites and that sort of thing. 126 playing 121, 122. Then the bounce. It's down the hill, but we'll do something like this. See how this goes on the left to right fade. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty bouncy, to be honest. Pretty bouncy. Oh, we've just been absolutely dominating this first hole. Getting all of the reads right. Yeah, I respect the tribe. I know quite a number of people that's some of the stuff that they use it for. I don't know. I've never had the bits, so to speak. Yeah, I know you fire off like your Bengals touchdown, which, let me tell you, that thing gets stuck in my head a good amount. Oh, hi, YouTube. What's going on, Kevin? How are you doing? Got 10 under on Legend today. Something finally clicked. Love to hear that. Get in there. Playing 160. Playing 157, and then that wind. I think I need a little bit more on it. I think the wind is going to knock things down, but it's on a lower flight. Low burner to the left. It's not going to turn over that much, just a little bit. I could have probably played that stock the way that cut through the wind, but... Oh wow, 7-degree pull, I went to the other side. Got it. Your government name's out there? Well, right now, if you don't claim your Twitch username, we'll never know. Who's going to win the Masters and why is it? You think Thurthio is going to win? That's I don't think that's a pick that I've heard. To be honest, I don't think that that's a pick I've heard. Oh no. The double crosser. What happened? Double crosser into a plug? Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Well, this is quite a predicament. Hey. What's going on, Louis? Draw into the backstop. Yeah, I probably was going with too aggressive of a line, but it did not help. It did not help at all the way that I missed that input. Alright, I'm going power drive. Beautiful little power drive draw up the right-hand side. Get down there, move a little left. Love that. What's going on, Johnny? Hard to do 2v2 against other people? So you can do ranked duos. As long as you queue with 2 people, it's pretty easy to find matches. If you try and solo queue solo queue duos, you're gonna have a hard time finding people. But if you have somebody to play with, it's pretty simple. Ball's moving right to left, then wind kind of holds it up. Want to go over here? Beautiful strike. I mean, that's exactly what we wanted. There's the hold over to the right. That's tough though, because I think that 4-iron is kind of problematic if we were to go for it, or like go with that. I gotta get this through the fringe, but I also gotta get this down the hill. How downhill do we think it is? I'm actually gonna give it a touch of power. If it's too much, then so be it. That's the line. That little bit of break kind of the whole way. Hold at the end. What a putt. You place a wager on Sergio top 10, wins a little reckless. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think there are too many guys that I would pick ahead of him to win it. I don't know enough about how he's playing right now, though, for top 20 or not. I have heard Oberg as a pick, and, like, honestly, he would be a pick of mine as well if it wasn't for how poorly he played last week. Oberg did not... I think he missed the cut last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago? Like, his... whatever his last appearance was, I don't think went well. And that's the one thing that kind of scares me. A little bit downhill, a little bit downwind. These have been bouncing, so I'm gonna, and that puts him at lower flight, so. Okay, open contact, not great. Still a decent line. Still a decent line. Just gotta get it breaking out here into the hole. Ooh. Yeah, if he was a little bit hotter coming into it, I think Oberg is a great pick because he played well last year. He's definitely one of my, you know, when I think of like some of the younger players and stuff, he's definitely one of, if not the best. Pricing on Morikawa missed cut, Angel Cabrera made cut, and Fred Couples made cut. You think Collins missing the cut? I don't know. I saw some metric that I thought was pretty interesting of like the stroke gains tee to green. I think it was like strokes gained tee to green in the X number of events leading up to the Masters. Because it was based off of like how well people have placed in the Masters previously based on like similar stats. Oh, we're still leaving it open. And I think it was Scotty by a good amount. Rory was there. I feel like Morikawa was also in that grouping. I mean, you never know. It's the Masters. It's one tournament, it's 2 rounds, like 100% could see anything from anyone. But I feel like statistically, I don't know, I wouldn't be betting against. But also, what do I know? Yeah, what's going on, Garrett? How we doing? Alright, I want to play this left because it's going to feed. I kind of bounced over the hill. Yeah, when you're trying to use a hill as a way to slow the ball down, kind of helps to not just skip it entirely. I like it. Oh, I like it. Heading to Augusta in the morning, packing some stuff up. Enjoy, Garrett. No clue is Bryson. I know. I feel like Bryson could show up. I don't know. His situation with Augusta has definitely been interesting. But I don't know, he played well at the majors last year. Which I know a year can make a ton of difference, but I feel like he's still one of the live guys, and maybe it's because of his YouTube presence and everything, but I still hear about him. So like in my mind, that means that maybe he's Yeah, maybe he's playing well. Of course, we'll see. That's a little long. Sit. I didn't get a chance to, Garrett. I didn't get a chance to. I was saying at the beginning that I ended up busy with work calls, and then I had to do work outside and just didn't get a chance to watch any of it. Bryson and Brooks. How is Brooks these days? I mean, he's the dude that like seems to just show up for majors, but mentally, where is that dude at? Having any problems with golf? Like unknown network issues, Bama? I have not, no. We've been playing for a little under 2 hours and I haven't had any issues yet, but I also have only played career and ranked tours. I have not played any ranked matchmaking or anything. Guess this is as good as my... Yeah, it just... I don't know. I know it was a few years ago, but I remember watching stuff with what's it called? The Full Swing, and it seemed like he was in a weird mental place, and then, you know, fast forward a couple of years, like I know that he had done well in some majors. He was in the hunt the one year, right? Oh, is that too far left? It's gonna kick right. Okay, that's not too bad of a kick to the right, but I was wondering here, like, do you take the 3-wood and carry that ridge and try and roll it back? That's like maybe a play. Oh, it was straight. Yeah, that was my concern. That was my concern. I know he shows up for the majors, which is very impressive to like just show up for that. But I think some guys, my football comparison would be like Jalen Hurts, which obviously Bias is an Eagles guy, but you know, for some people, it's like just the biggest moments are the only ones that they like care enough about, and they're good enough, big enough competitors that they can, you know, pull out all the stops, so to speak, when that moment arises. Far. Okay, not too bad. Brooks made a hole in one at the par 3 competition. Nice. Yeah, I feel like a good number of hole-in-ones are made at that, and I think it's because of how it's designed. Like, there's just a good amount of those holes that have funnels. If you hit the ball to the right spot, you got a pretty good chance. The different online tournaments baffled. In what sense? Like the 2K ones, or what are we talking? Because you've got ranked tours, right? So you've got the daily ranked tours, Master, Pro, and Pro-Am. You got the weekly ranked tours. Same thing. You know, daily is daily, weekly is a 4-rounder. Dailies are 1-rounders. And then you have society tournaments, and so each society defines its swing settings. They can run daily tournaments, they can run multi-day tournaments, they can run week-long tournaments. Those are the main ones. We play in TGC Tours when that gets started up. That is run through societies. That'll be on a modified Master. It'll be a little bit harder swings. Some of the it'll be at least Master swing, sometimes Legend swing if you're at the very top, and then they take off some of the assists. That's what it's meant for, just getting hole-in-ones. Yeah, I didn't get to watch it today. I did, the only thing I saw of it was I saw the clip of Rory's son, or Rory's daughter, Poppy, making the putt. It's pretty fun to see Shane Lowry freaking out the way that he was for it. Just a cute moment. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of loft and spin into it. I think that'll stop it. But I gotta make sure. Yeah. That I'm aimed enough to the left. Okay, I overhit it. I hit the 101. I went a little bit more into the wind there. Still trying to figure out the side movements on those. Oh, he's looking it in. Imagine that. Imagine that. I think there's something about this course that just clicks with me. Spia's kid was holding the club like a hockey stick and swinging it that way. What, like hand way down the shaft? Gonna take some slap shots. That's fun. That's fun. My son got a baseball, like a plastic Little Tykes baseball set for his birthday. Gonna have to try and get him on golf at some point. I don't wanna confuse him though with the stick sports yet. So I think I gotta hold off just a little bit. That's not gonna be good. I thought the downhill lie was gonna play more. I also thought that ball was gonna finish left. We have a chance still. This far uphill, you gotta give it some extra pace though. The crazy part is, I gave it so much extra pace. I gave it about 6 inches extra pace. Didn't want to give it more, but that was a really good line. Tried to help him with his grip, but he won't listen. So young, no idea what's going on. Well, that's like, my son was grabbing the fat part of the bat, because you know how like the kids' bats are, right? They got the handle, but then they go to the really fat part. The Flyers won and the Sixers won in the same day. Sixers have actually been winning games since they fired their coach. Ooh, double cross right into the bunker. Nice. Yeah, my son was absolutely grabbing the wrong part of the bat. So that was fun trying to get him squared away. It's like, this is how you hold the bat. This is how you hold the bat. He didn't want none of it. There you go, that's a little better. That's a little better of a swing than what got us in there, and that is a great recovery. Alright, good up and down for Bird. What's the torpedo bat? A little bit bigger than regulation map. I think he would get in trouble for using that torpedo bat, to be honest. I think that kicks right. Okay, good. Good. Bound your way through the light rough. Take all the distance. Oh, that's excellent. We get to actually go after this 1 and 2. Give ourselves a chance for eagle. It's all uphill behind. Downhill at the fly. That's okay. Played 231. Probably playing about 224. This is gonna... I think this is gonna be it. Ball's below the feet. Wind's holding it up. Probably gonna overtake it. Go like here. It's a lovely strike. It overtook it even more. Distance control, spot on. I wasn't sure with how much it was up the hill, how much was going to affect the right to left movement here. Eagle to go 46. Eagle to go 46. All right, we're just absolutely destroying this course. I don't know what it is, but this course feels good on me. I mean, it definitely helps that we're hitting our inputs as well as we are, although I have started in the last number of holes to start missing them. I've just been making putts. Ball's above the feet. Let's see here. Down 7, playing 185, wind back in the face a little. Probably playing closer to like 188, 189. So 6-iron long. Play a little loft. Something like that. Then how do we foresee this? Wind kind of holds it up, turns it over to the right. And I would rather be a little bit to the right because otherwise we're going to feed down that. And left the face open. Nice. Nice. Love that for me. Too far to spin. I know people play the super flop and stuff like this. I just don't get why. Gotta give yourself a chance. Yeah, Duck's been banned. He's playing like crap tonight. Okay. That's the argument, though, why you don't chip. That's the argument. We were playing hot, and we talked about it, and we missed in the wrong spot, and suddenly we're in a rough spot. See, we had one where we added extra power up the hill and missed it by quite a bit. And this time I added quite a bit and I went long. Alright. Send me a PlayStation message, your super flop with Charlie Wood's Powerhouse, but also we can run some ranked after this, Lucas. I know I didn't exactly answer your question, but yes. Big bounce, little roll out, I'll take it. Come back and I'm 45 under, Rake. Make it 46. We're kind of Kind of playing well here. We're kind of playing well at this course. I pushed it. That was kind of the one place to not really want to miss. It's actually not terrible. Only thing is, spinner's a little long. Can we... If I chip this, I'm scared of the initial bounce. I'm scared of the initial bounce. But let's do it. Oh, that was pretty good. I didn't need to add extra to it. Good up and down. Had a chance at eagle. Trying to ghost you? Completely understand. No, we can play, and I'll check it out once this round's done. Where should you start playing online? You're a bit average? Well, I guess it depends. Like, what do you want to get out of it? You know, ranked solos, you're probably going to play some pretty good people, but you'll probably also find a lot of people down closer to your skill range. The thing is with online, if you play any of the casual stuff, it's going to be on Pro-Am. So if you want to play pro online, you know, ranked is going to be your like true online matchmaking. If you want to play like 18-hole tournaments against other people and like have your scores go up against other people, so like online but not like real-time online, then ranked tours is going to be your option. I mean, as far as like the baseline, that or like societies kind of function also like ranked tours. But the societies that I know are going to be pretty competitive. This is probably playing about 169 into the 170s. Try and take a little off the 8. There's quads. We're getting a nice fade. That's not too shabby. So hard to judge. So hard to judge with the hill like that, how it's gonna be. Yeah, we've just been reading the putts really well here. Combination of, I guess, the green speed and the way that these greens are. That we're reading them quite nice. So that's a 17 under. We've got a 19 under and a 17 under. Unfortunately, it's just the 12 under that's hurting us. Okay, that's my son's baby monitor. He's conked out. That thing's out of battery. It's my wife. My wife didn't come in to grab it. She texted me like 2 hours ago. No, she's still at her parents' house. Okay. That's fine. All right, Lucas, you ready? Well, I guess I gotta watch your clip first. All right, I think our driver is maxed out. Not that we can Evo any higher, but Sapphire, full power. Phillies win 4-3 in Atlanta. Good stuff. I thought I was playing well. Okay. Thanks, Woe. Didn't respond to your initial question about right? I did. You must have missed it. Should I just like it without actually? All right. 360p super flop coming in fresh. Oof. When you said check out the super flop and I was watching it back, I thought it was gonna dunk. I thought this was gonna dunk. Camera comes in, I'm like, that's plugging in the hole. Nope. Rejected. Hold on. You wanted me to get excited about a missed Pro-Am? Lucas. My man. That is ranked tour. That is Pro-Am ranked tours? You wanted me to get hyped about your... Not excited at all? But you're sending me a clip of your Pro-Am? No, I'm kidding. I've made clips on Divot Derby, so... It's just the type of thing you have to hope that no one mentioned. I'll be mad, but I just personally when it comes to the super flop, like, it's great for just like guaranteeing that you don't bogey, but it's not a scoring shot. Yes, you can score it, but I'm just saying, like, you're gonna more often score a chip or a pitch than you are a shot that's gonna go up and stick. My opinion. My opinion, at least. Behind the head challenge? We did do that. Oh, you know what? That in this game would be pretty tough. I'm gonna try just on the first one. Oh, I get the first tee shot. We'll see about it. Lucas, what do you think? No way you're chipping that on a double downhiller? You just gotta chip it really short and let it run. Do whatever? Alright. Hopefully they're not good. Most don't seem to be. Alright. Here we go. How's our swing feel? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I didn't hit the add button this time. Be proud of me. I don't know if that's gonna be usable. I'll watch it back. That's worth something. Thank you for the bitmap. And not for the rest of you software nerds, not a software bitmap, just a bit comma map collector. Okay, glad I got that clarified for the one person out there who's like, ha, he made a coding joke. Nice it joke. I didn't say anything about a clown, Lucas.
I meant IT, like information technology.
It's not all the same, Lucas. You take that back. It's a completely different degree. I'm offended. I get lumped in with IT all the time. I'm not tech support. I'm the guy that writes the software. IT's the guy that has to explain to people how to fix their problems with it. Hey, welcome back, Spencer. Character creator in this game seems to be very good. Lots of variety. It's definitely better than the last game. I don't remember exactly how it fares, like how it is in comparison to 2K21 or some of the older titles, but it's definitely an improvement over 23. So Lucas, I'm gonna go for this very small gap. All right, just throwing it out there. I'm gonna try and overpower my way into the hole. I double crossed myself left. Oh, got a good kick though. Different swing types. I know. Feels like something that maybe they can get into the next game. I feel like 2K, which I know it sucks because that's like oh, it's another 2 years and whatever, but yeah. 2K25 made a lot of leaps. I feel like 2K27 is going to do the same thing that 2K23 did in terms of 2K23 didn't come out with ranked. That stuff came later. Like 2K25 came out with that plus some fixes. They're clean stuff. I would think that 2K27 is going to have a lot of the stuff that 2K25 ends with, and then the iterative stuff. And I would think that maybe something like that could be on the cards. I do like a lot of the subtle animation things that they've done in this game. It feels a lot better to me. Show them how it's done, Lucas. Ugh. Like the putting, like just the way that they interact with the shots that they have, like some of that stuff is just, it's subtle, but I really like it because it's like they start to walk it in, you know, they start to walk around it. Like there's definitely some stuff that I'm appreciative of. Okay, good adjustments. Good adjustments. But yeah, I feel like the swing types is something that people have been requesting for a while. And so it feels like, I don't know, when I'm thinking about like small animation improvements and different stuff, like they added in swing biases. That feels like a logical next step. Ultimately, I don't know what sort of ideas they're spinning around. I don't know how much stuff comes from internally. I don't know how much of a hand, you know, corporate plays in some of the decisions at that level. I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to sell microtransactions, if they went with more of like a, I don't know, models that other games have used, and instead of just like having it be buy more VC to buy the things, Like if they had skins and celebrations and shot like swing types and different stuff that like you had to pay money for, I think people would spend the money on it, but at the trade-off of I don't think you couldn't price the game the way that you do now. Right? Like I think that works on a cheaper model. I think when you're paying $70 base game, anything that has microtransactions is a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like there's some opportunity there. Because people are a sucker for cosmetics. I feel like they get fixated on like the clubs that you use. Like yes, people like to use their IRL clubs and they like to use certain clubs. There's definitely novelty to them. Yeah, that's why people love like the hickory ones, and I think you could maybe, if you had some, I don't know. It's like a very minor thing that people, but like it's like clothes and clubs, which I get, but I think if you had some stuff when it comes to animations and celebrations and those sorts of things, I feel like you could have a lot of success with it. And left, kick right. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like if there was some way, like in the online, to have celebrations, even if it wasn't like an emote menu or like, you know, shortcut type thing that you have to do like you do in FIFA when you score. If you had, I don't know, like a menu where you could select your celebrations for certain events and have them picked out, or maybe they're tied to certain ones, right? Like special celebrations for hole-in-one or eagles or albatrosses, what have you. I don't know. I feel like there's an opportunity there. Toxic, taunt your opponent after winning a hole in Javak. Right, like some little stuff. Let me give a little shush dab. Yeah, take some FIFA celebrations, maybe tone them down a little bit. Kind of make it like the way that guys are in Ryder Cup. You know, I think there could be some quick chat options, kind of like Rocket League has. This is like a GG, nice shot. I mean, I think you have to, they can be used toxically, and I think that's one thing that they probably are trying to avoid, but I feel like some sort of way to communicate that doesn't require voice and like some little, like, there's just so much you could do there, I feel like. Let's go on for that. Ooh, I'm a man with the bomb. Good counter. Try a censored golf club. For that. I don't know if that one's still active. But I played it last night. Just tried that. Dang. So it must have, word must have gotten out. So I had favorited it. But that's good info. I can tell people that it's been taken down. Yeah, if you find one, if you favored it, it should still be accessible, despite them pulling it, because I don't think they actually delete it from the database. Crazy what they're doing. I mean, it's legal. It's for legal reasons. Like, they don't want to get into a lawsuit with Augusta National. Augusta National has money that they have made from licensing their course to be in EA's PGA Tour game. So for it to be in this game, even though, you know, they didn't make it themselves, it is in their product and is playable to the player base for no additional fee and nothing that they get a piece of, so they got to take it down. Good old CYA, you know? There are definitely some people that I wouldn't want to get into a lawsuit with. Augusta National is probably up there with the likes of Nintendo and Sony. You know? Oh, that's so close. A lot more complicated than just pay Augusta. Yeah, because there's all sorts of... Like, Augusta has no obligation to. Right? Like, Augusta can just say no regardless of the amount of money. And on the flip side, they could just be charging such a number that 2K doesn't want to pay. So would it be great to have it in the game? Absolutely. Absolutely. To have an official rendition. I mean, you would hope of all the courses that they would do that one the most justice, but you know, you would love to have a rendition of it in the game officially. You know, people would get burnt on it, but it'd be nice to just not have the legal issues that are associated with it. Oh! He hit the marshal. Okay, that's what they need to add in the next game. Hitting the patrons. Hitting the patrons should have some ricocheting going on. You know, depending on how you hit them. We need that physics. Yeah, you could get good bounces off the patrons, but you could also get bad bounces. Do you think 96 or do you think you can get enough loft to get around this tree with the baby fade? Or do you think this is the type of thing you can't even run like a long enough chip here. You would need like some really de-lofted iron with like a real short shot. I don't think you can really do it. Punch a pitching wedge. 96-yard pitching wedge punch. Oh, he got over. Did play it to the left. No stinger off the tee when hitting an iron. Negative bonus points for me. Yeah, I'm just playing a layup. There's not enough wind to justify the stinger. Honestly, just as a general thing, there's not been enough wind most of the time that I play to justify a stinger. I feel like you've got to have, what did I work out? You have to have like more than 18 miles an hour headwind or something for a stinger to net you yardage. All right, so 42, it's 6 per, so we played 7 holes, got 42 VC, and we got a ranked promotion reward. Nice. Love to see the little VC boost. Love to see it. Oh, we absolutely whooped it. Finally, Lucas. Look at that. We actually played people ranked higher than us. And they just got They just got manhandled. They just got manhandled. Honestly, they didn't look like Birdie and Eagle. I mean, they hit some decent shots, but they definitely still missed a bunch. I guess that's the difference between, like, just those next tiers. Once you actually get up to, like, Albatross and stuff, people are probably pretty decent. And not just in the I've played a lot. Because that's certainly one thing that you run into is some people are on higher ranks just simply from games played and not from the efficiency of win-loss. But I mean, that's nice for us. A solid dub. This would be my chance to take a stray shot at Duck. I'm not going to do it. The Heartbreaker and La Bise. Also, this is the part in the stream where I haven't done it up to this point, and I probably should, or maybe I've done it once. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, please drop a like on the streams. It helps me out immensely. Thank you for listening to this PSA. That's what I get for advertising, Lucas. You can probably get it under the tree, though. I think we're far enough. I was too far left on the finish and not enough left on the backswing. Shameless plug in a shameless shot? You mean shameful shot? I think center fairway is the shameless shot. Shut up, IT. This freaking guy. Yeah, might be. We'll find my swing again. Problem is, I put my controller down. Alright, I am realizing that because of the way that things worked out. Okay. You gave me a hard time. What was that? Tomorrow's gonna be good. It is gonna be good, Garfield. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you later. That's why you don't shape shots. That's why I have 90 shaping. So I can shape shots a little bit and not have that happen. It's a good lie. If it comes out clean, that's maybe problematic, so I'm gonna take a little bit off of it. Okay, that's much better swing plane. Wow, what a mean kick. That kicked left? Everything was feeding right. Alright. Alright. We're luring them in, Lucas. We're luring them in. They think these guys suck. We've got an easy match. Darts. Now it's darts time. Alright, I got a little passionate there. Catch that tree, so you tried to go around it with a punch. The meter was so skinny. Oh, so even where you were, it was gonna get lofted too much. Okay. Okay, door's open. Door's open. Not the side to miss. Not the side to miss. Trees in the way. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Square it up just immediately on the next hole. I do appreciate that at least even on Pro, you can't just like do crazy shapes. Like on Pro-Am, you kind of can. Although Pro-Am how skinny things get is kind of funky. Like it's a straight swing, but it feels like it's more punishing than Legend with shaping. Even with the same character. I don't really understand. That's just casual. Ranked is Pro. So like Divot Derby and like all those casual ones are Pro-Am, but ranked is Pro. And then Ranked Tours has, you know, the 3 different flights. I still don't understand how people don't get, like, going back to Ranked Tours, I really don't know how people don't get bored. What a shot. Wow. I'm impressed. I am indeed impressed. I'm gonna take my impression and quad perfect to like 2 feet. Okay, maybe 5 because it rolled away. 8! I'm washed. That was an incredible par. What a par save. What a par save by that dude. Holy cow. I mean, how do you shape that one around and get it to like a 10-footer? Oh, birdie. Yeah, as a par 4, 3. Yeah, that's a crazy birdie. You're right. Oh, he's going for the cart path? I understand that that's only 177 yards, but is that really better? I mean, really. Because you're in the rough. Like, angle of attack might be better. I know we're 30 yards back, but we're probably both, well... Yeah, because that's heavy, so we're both probably hitting about the same club, but we've got more spin control. I don't know, maybe it's a play. Hey, welcome back, Simon. I do indeed remember. How are you doing? Oh, nice try, Lucas. It's tough, because if you land it too far, you're gonna roll. But let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here. Longer club would have ran past. Probably. You'd have to like land it right at the front of the green with probably a little bit of spin to like have the perfect thing dialed up. But 206 yards, that's also... You're taking like a 6-iron? Yeah, you'd have to take a 6-iron. At least for me, it's a 6-iron. Ooh, that looks bad. He even practice swung that. Works for me. I'm doing well, Simon. I'm doing well. We're just cooling down with some ranked duos. We've got 1 dub on the night, trying to make it a second. They patched VC or not? Well, server patch. They buffed VC today, so we get a little bit more play in this, which is nice. Definitely add up over time. I would imagine that that's the last that they're gonna do to the VC. It seems better than it really is. It just, it makes societies more viable, and it makes everything else actually have a little bit of VC associated with it, because the numbers were so low if you just wanted to play ranked. 5 yards. I'll probably have to play it out about the 7. I'm gonna play it 6 actually. No, 7. Hop, skip, little roll. They didn't have to worry about any of their shots. Holster it. Is that a wasted shot? In the grand scheme of things, maybe. When you've got a free chip and one putt just to beat what their current shot is out of the sand. Nice shot. I thought that was gonna sit a little nicer. Land it on the front edge of the green, roll it through. This is where distance matters, because you carry further and you have more spin. Never sits unless it's a wedge. Yeah, because I think spin comes with the power stat, Lucas. So as a sculptor, I have a little bit more spin, and obviously I'm taking less loft into longer distances. Can we make it 2 in a row? Oh man, almost made it 2 in a row. Question is, are they going to get the fringe adjustment here? Lowest round IRL 93. I'm hoping to break that several times this year. I'm setting lofty goals for myself. I want to break 90. But I've also realized that that's like trying to shave 10 strokes off my average, so probably not realistic, but gotta set my goals high. Okay, they may have actually given us a chance. I mean, it's probably not a crazy putback, but you never know. You never know. Alright, pretty stress-free. Pretty stress-free. I'll square through 4. Alright, this is where the shaping is nice, because now I can play a little fade and just get the ball working the other way. Don't even have to worry about the dog leg. Hold it left. Oh no, they're just on the left-hand side of the fairway. Light rough's not too big of a deal. It's once you get into the heavy rough most times that's where it's problematic. But look at that. Our distance and cutting the corner, we're literally like 35 yards closer and have a clean lie. 233 is kind of a... It's only down 4 out of the lay rough. I mean, for most people, yeah, you're gonna have to have like a 3-iron or something. These are the first players that we've played against that have practice swung in like 50 matches. I think they're the first ones to practice swing. All right. 29-footer. If Lucas puts this in to a decent distance, we could have a real shot. On settle. Okay. Playable. Playable. All right, pressure's on. Pressure's on. Yeah, that was big. And the nice thing is it wasn't crazy. Wasn't crazy break. But they got to make a 29-footer. I mean, if they make it, all the power to them. Who's going to win the Masters, Slim? I don't know. If I had to put my money on someone, it's probably gonna still be Scotty. I think this is Rory's best chance. It's so hard to pick against Scotty, man. The way he plays and the way he's played at Augusta is really difficult. But if I'm gonna pick 3, nice stinger. If I'm gonna pick like a top 3, I'm probably gonna go Scotty, Rory, and Bryson. Is there any truth to what'll happen there? Probably not, but going into it, those feel like good picks. Mike Weir, what? Ooh, just barely got the point. Oh, that's a good line. One of these times, they're going to give me the hole out. We've been flirting. It's one of the closer ones. It's one of the closer ones. Yeah, when that thing had drifted just left of the hole, I was like, I know right before the hole it drifts left to right. Like, I knew we were going to get a kick towards the hole. Just thought maybe, just maybe, we was going to make it. But I mean, I keep putting the pressure on. I mean, we keep putting the pressure on. Make it that there's, you know, any approach shot that felt like it was going to be simple and you have them putting it next to the hole. Yeah, just put the fear in them. Put the fear in them, because now they've got a 20-footer that they are in a must make to push. Or they fall 2 behind. I didn't, Simon. I got busy. I was on some calls for work, and then I had to do some stuff outside. Just never broke. So I missed it. I only caught, or I saw a clip online of Poppy making a putt, which was pretty fun clip. But outside of that, no, I didn't get to actually watch it. Is that the guy from Lab Putters? I don't know, is it? Oh, whoops. My bad, Lucas. Whoops. Got a little bit swing happy there. Slammed the stick. Slam the stick shut. But yeah, I don't know anything about Lab Putters. I've heard of Lab Putters more recently, but I know nothing outside of that. I don't know, do they stream? Trying to talk? No. Talk whenever, Slim. It's on me to read it or not. It's on me to read it or not. Or like when I read it, rather. Because I will read it. If I miss it, then that's just accidental. But yeah, don't not talk because you think it's gonna mess me up. Alright, if we tie this hole, so if Lucas puts it in close, we will we'll have them dormy. Nice shot. Nice shot, nice shot. All right, dormy. Now, I want to just preface my my apologies here. Fortunately, this is a par 3, so maybe it won't, but ad break is coming up. I have no snoozes. Oh, that's mean. I have no snoozes available to us, so there is a chance that we get hit with ads right at the end here. I just want to say, before that all happens, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you. Hello, wife. You want to say hi real quick before the ads roll? Yeah, it's a little after 11.
Hello.
Where Lucas and I are playing some ranked. What's going on, guy? This will be the last one, Lucas. So yeah, ads are gonna run here in just a minute, so we're on the 8th hole up too, so. But I know it's gonna, it's dead.
Oh.
All right, we don't, GG's, well played. What's going on, Drew? All right. So that's a perfect way to end the stream, right?
Pringle.
Oh, I thought it freaking started pouring outside. My cat just started banging on the green screen, and I thought rain was whacking the window. All right, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Pringle is here to bid you all farewell. Say goodbye, kitty. We're gonna wrap up the stream here. Appreciate everybody. All right, I'll see you back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Have a wonderful night. Bye. Goodbye.